Hello there guys, Bilbo10000 here, bringing you a quick pre-video message. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. And make sure to check out the Game Show Central Discord channel, a Minecraft Community Game Show Discord channel down below, as well as my personal Discord, The Edge of Glory, where you can hang out with me and we can chat. And if you want to support the channel even further, please consider checking out my Patreon, as I make my income off of YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon, and it would seriously help to ensure I can create videos in the future. Enjoy the video! Hello there everybody! Bilbo10000 here, bringing you another episode of Danganronpa V3. This is episode 16, I believe, and this is the second half of the second chapter's class trial. Pooh! It seems voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the only one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. Oh man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful. Wow. I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. Sounds a bit like Kikichi. You kids are pretty gullible, huh? Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to Chapter 3. Wait a second. We don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was Chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? Monodam's like, these people are my family. I am ashamed. Here we go. So I remember last Maki said some interesting stuff.
Back to square one. Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
What are they going on about?
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument. Like this one.
I agree.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh, Kokichi, you liar.
More one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
So Ryoma was alive at midnight last night.
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
Probably.
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
And she admitted that when we first got the motive video. She said she ignored it, so...
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
He probably just guessed it was a one-to-one swap.
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Probably Kokichi. It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad. I would guess Kokichi. Because Kokichi was the one who broke into all our rooms, robbed our shit.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Because he robbed us. Took everything away and robbed us. Yep.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, They're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Ooh.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
Which throws away all our alibis, throws up the time of death.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
It just means everyone are suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
I hate when people are like that. I think I like Maki a little bit, but I really hate when people are like, I'm not going to bring something up just because I don't want the suspicion to come under me. Because if you're innocent, then you know you're innocent and you should be able to prove your innocence. And she seems like a capable woman. So I think it's really stupid that she's like, oh, I just wasn't in the mood.
Suspected? What for?
Hirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And that's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
I agree. I find it interesting that Maki and Ryoma were standing next to each other on the podiums.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm. Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Oh.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question.
No, you didn't.
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Well, it would be interesting to know how Ryoma knew, otherwise he could have gone to anyone about it.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
Well?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you'd better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
And he seems to be enjoying it despite that one little sweat bead on his forehead.
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
I assume he has.
No, not yet.
Oh.
I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
And once again, it throws off everybody's alibis.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
Implying that Maki could be lying.
So you still suspect me? I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
She did this last trial as well with Gonta. You remember how she sort of swayed the trial to just double check Gonta? I think she's just a very thorough character when it comes to her accusations.
Everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
Something's gonna happen.
If it was
Something's
that
gotta
easy,
break.
it would be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko, it breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
I think we're about to hit a scrum debate.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime.
When's the scrum debate gonna happen? Because it's gonna happen. Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point that will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito. And that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all to be on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. Kaede, not Kaede. Are we lying? I think we're lying. This sounds like we're lying. Because we did that in the first trial.
I met with Ryoma the
I guess
previous
we're probably going to lie about Maki being alone.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove...
That's what I'm after. Boom! V-lie.
The truth. I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I trained together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
He's like, don't speak, please. You'll ruin the lie.
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Maki knows they're lying.
Wait a minute. If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
I wonder what Kokichi's thinking right now, because I bet he knows we're lying.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Why'd you sit on a stick up your ass for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
But it's the most
That is
logical
true.
thing.
If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
Like we just said, oh, I suddenly remember hearing Maki talking with Ryoma.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time?
Well, I'm not gonna barge in on a private conversation.
If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why this scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
Yes, believe me.
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Okay.
Belief shall set you free!
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Oh, Kokichi. You're enjoying this far too much.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Oh, that face.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
It just means everyone's suspects, Kaito. Stop saying that.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
Back to square one.
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
No, that's definitely true beyond a
I
doubt.
don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
Nighttime, I guess. Maki was with Ryoma about midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves
The only time they could
nighttime.
have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It has to be nighttime. There's got to be a way they did it.
Possible they slipped by without you noticing.
Now that I think about it, it's got to be to do with the window. The window had marks, so maybe somehow they got Ryoma's body to the top of the window and chucked it into the piranha tank, because it was already close to the window at that point. I don't know whether standing on the windowsill or being outside the window of the gym counts as breaking the rules. But how would you get up there? That's the question. Like, there was the ladder in the gym, but it was in the gym, so they couldn't go and retrieve it. And where does the inner tube, like, fit into all of this?
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
There we go.
Arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Yay!
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Yay!
We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
It seems like our options are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do now is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Alright, let's do it. Entering the Scrum Debate. Alright, who have we got on our side? Okay, a lot of characters I like. Good, good.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Bam!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Come on.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito.
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this.
There's me.
Might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Here we go. What are we pressing? D? W? God, grief. I wasn't expecting the shift. A. Bet we're going to S now. Oh, no. This is our answer.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by.
Yeah, and it had marks on it.
Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
What's interesting is if you look at that, you can see Ryoma's labs window behind that window. Okay, actually, I just realized something. You know how the pool it's measured, like, it's been, the investigation has made a habit of telling us, this is the length of the pool, this is the length of the room, this is the length of the rope in the tennis room, this is the length of the rope at the stage. What if the culprit tied a rope between the two windows, attached the inner tube to the rope, and used it to slide down to the window? Because that would make sense for what the inner tube was for. It would be used like a zip line. And that would explain the markings, because there'd be a lot of weight that was being pressured on the windows. And then maybe once Ryoma's body was dropped in the tank, something happened and the inner tube fell into the water and maybe got cut. Because I think the black fabric that was in the pool with the inner tube is just a part of the inner tube. That's what I think. So maybe something happened and it fell into the pool and couldn't be retrieved? I think?
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank in the window.
But who could have done that?
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
I don't think it was Gonta.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
He also doesn't have, any relation to the glass pane.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
Because most of us had alibis at that point.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
Not if it was still in the gym.
It out while you were investigating, Shuichi.
And it only got
That
up to the
ladder
stage.
reached the window, right?
It couldn't reach the window on the pool side.
So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it!
Not on the pool side.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
I don't think it was
Gentlemen
Gonta.
not throw dead bodies or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
What a bitch.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Hey!
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
I don't know.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit
Kaito.
moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
I feel like there was a zip line. I feel like it was a zip line with the inner tube.
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
That way, whoever the killer was could fucking off Ryoma in his lab, zip down to the gym, and be done, hiding where the murder took place as well.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't...
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
We need to find out who killed him and where they killed him. And I'm pretty sure he got killed in his lab. We just need to find the culprit. We don't need to figure out how every trick was done. What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
The Ultimate Tennis Pros lab.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
And we know where the murder occurred. It's pretty obvious it was in that bathroom. The shower room, even.
Definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet?
That's strange. Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
I didn't notice anyone specifically trying to steer the conversation, though. That's weird. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What's that reference?
Kawa under the bridge?
If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Fuck you! I was just happy with you for a moment there.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Probably
Ryoma
this.
was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Agreed.
There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
Nope.
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
No.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
Pool rules. That would be it. Because it'd be like, he can't be drowned in the pool because of the rules. If it happened at night time, he couldn't be drowned in the pool. Duh.
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
Alright, almost there.
Consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits.
Nope.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. Bit late on that one.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime.
It was his fucking tennis lab room. Come on.
Swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
I want justice for my goddamn tennis baby, damn it. I want to know who did it.
But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Yep.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yes. Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Okay, well, going through. The scratch sink.
This is it!
Which was from the handcuffs.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
They're clearly from the handcuffs, because the handcuffs had scratches on them.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
the handcuffs.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
Because think, if you drown someone, they're gonna fight back. They're gonna struggle. So they'll scratch up their handcuffs.
The handcuffs in the same room.
And maybe the handcuffs were to stop Ryoma from escaping?
The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs.
Sort of like a contingency plan, almost.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
They were on Ryoma.
Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs...
Shut the fuck up, Kokichi. Shut the fuck up.
Saying disgusting
I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy...
No, shut up. Shut up.
Just right.
Shut up.
Then when they bite
You don't talk about my tennis baby like that, you fucking... Oh.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
He was either ambushed... Had to have been ambushed.
Before handcuffing him.
It would have to have been an ambush.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bone.
I mean, it would make sure that somebody knocked him out, because that would explain the crack in his skull.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by...
What?
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
What?
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What are you on about?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it.
If Ryoma wasn't caught by an ambush, the only thing I could think is that he... And I don't want this to be true, but there's a chance that he let it happen? I mean, we know he was somewhat suicidal. Even though he said to us that he was just jealous of us, I think there were definitely suicidal tendencies in there. If he saw his motive video and he saw something he didn't like, that could have been like the last straw. I don't know.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
We came up with that a while back.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there?
Zipline!
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It'd have to be a zipline. There was the bundle of rope in the gym, there was the steel, not the steel, the netting rope in the other room. You could probably tie those ropes to each other.
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Well, it was the window.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Yeah.
How's that? Mission complete.
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right. I apologize.
Not if you use a zip line to get down to the window, Kurumi.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Maki? Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Oh, Psyche Taxi! Yes, Psyche Taxi. Oh yes. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying from the former question. Accelerate, hold it. We did this in the demo, I remember how this works. Oh man. Oh, I can control it with the mouse if I want, but I'm not going to do that. It's a bit risky. Boop, boop. The body was brought from where? Ryoma's lab. It was brought from Ryoma's lab. From the shower room in Ryoma's lab that was for the ultimate prisoner. From the lab window. Boop. Good. Next question, here we go. Alright, what logic have we got to use next? Alright. How did it get to the gym, maybe? Is that what the next thing's gonna be? The body was brought to the gym from where? The pool. The pool. The pool. Oh, gym window. Okay. So yeah, the two windows were connected. That's what we figured out. They were connected. Probably via a rope. That's why the ropes were specified so much when we were doing the investigation. Oh, the car's on the road now. Oh no. How is it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? I'm interested in seeing what answers we get given here. What answers do we have? From window to window. From window to window. There we go.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
I still think my zipline theory is correct.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
The inner tube.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment, I believe it was found near the body. Hello, rope.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
Oh?
Mysterious mystery. During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
There's a lot of preparation that had to have gone into this murder. Like, whoever committed this murder had to have prepared the gym in advance.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
And that narrows down our suspects a lot.
That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
So definitely long enough.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
No, you could tie... No. You could tie the gym window with the ladder. That's easy. And then you could get it to the tennis pros window by using... You could probably tie the tennis nets rope to the window in the tennis pros lab, tie that into the rope that came from the gym, and then pull it up.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work.
Yeah.
We just need one more rope.
Yes, Gonta, we're on the same wavelength.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Nuh-uh.
Oh.
No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as rope. Where are ya? Tennis net cable.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
Yeah.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
And then just pull back the research lab until you get it.
Culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
The inner tube. That's what the inner tube is for.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Get on with it.
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
No, that wouldn't work, because the culprit would need to be with the body so that it was placed gently into the
body
box.
would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
God damn, Kokichi.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
The inner tube. Not just the rope?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Yeah, if you use the inner tube, you can balance yourself on the pool side of the window and put the body in.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have had only one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? Using the ropes. All we know right now is that there was a rope connected to the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body, and they were close enough to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else, the inner tube. But what could they have done?
Alright, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
We've got all the clues. It's the inner tube.
Listen,
hey!
Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
He's like, oh, I'll put an end to the trial. No, Kaito, this is my job.
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick.
It is such a bro TP right now, I swear.
So I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Come on, think! Oh, Christ. Okay, what letters are we working with? We've got an R. Maybe we've got to spell rope? And a W, what? So yeah, rope, and then what? I don't really know what they're going for. I can't think of what the next letters would be. I guess we just have to guess? The only one that would make sense, I think, is... No, not Y. I thought that was a W. I think maybe W. Rope... Ropeway? Is that a term? Is that an actual terminology? That's an actual terminology? I don't think I've heard the term ropeway used. I'm used to zip line.
That's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
With the inner tube.
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Do you?
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Inner tube. In scenes where you have to do some image mine... Okay, so this is that one from the demo as well. Alright, let's work on this. Let's do this together. Bam. 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 Oh, I screwed this one up. Alright, but I think we need to uncover whatever this is. So let's work on this one. Ah. Boom. The inner tube. I see it. Now I understand. No, Makoto.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Rope. There's more rope.
Was originally tied on both sides.
And it was tied around the rope, yeah.
The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
Or in this case, 1 person in a body. Bless Ryoma. Oh no, don't show me that.
To construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Don't show me his dead body. Oh, Ryoma. Does he seem a bit taller? Or is it that the inner tube just is a lot larger than it should be in this image? Oh, don't show me that.
Themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
Don't show me that. Don't make me cry.
Once through the gym window,
No.
stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill.
And the question is that allowed?
That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Yeah.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Which means somebody asked that question in the first place, which just confirmed my
Sticking your
theory.
body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Exactly.
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Oh, confirmed.
You put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
I bet the culprit's fucking pissed right now.
Pops?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Yeah?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Aww.
Want us all to get along.
Everyone can get along if you just believe Monodam.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial
Yeah.
was just gonna be fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Good, good.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily.
It's just a case of untying the ropes. Yeah.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
So after detaching the rope, whoever the killer was dropped to the pool, like to the pool floor, and the inner tube probably fell into the pool as it detached, and that's why they couldn't get it. That doesn't explain the black fabric though, because that would mean it's not a part of the inner tube.
Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
And because it was nighttime, they'd have all the time in the world to do so.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
They had no choice.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Because they couldn't retrieve it. It was impossible to retrieve it. It was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Yeah, rope couldn't work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
This was a pretty calculated murder. I wouldn't say it's clumsy.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Though I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Well, I guess I can cross you off the list then, Kyo.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
At least Maki's understanding.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi.
Are we gonna
you
pick?
hesitating again?
Are we picking now? I need to think then. What?
Come on, man. There's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
Clearly.
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. I'm thinking, if it was prepared in the gym beforehand, it would have to have been someone who helped set up for the magic show. The window was the main thing in the gym. Someone would have needed to tie the rope to the window, and they would have needed to set up the piranha tank. With that in mind, there is only one person who could do it, and I am so annoyed because this is such a good character. Kurumi, you set up the fucking curtain so you had access to the window.
It has to be you. There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
Yeah.
What? Kirumi?
Funnily enough, I didn't think she was the murderer for a little while because she got suspected so early in the trial when we had the mass panic debate, but now I think our maid is a fucking killer, and I like her character, and she killed my favorite she killed my tennis baby. If she is the killer, I'm gonna be very upset.
So Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Yes.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Alright, let's take a look at this debate. What are we dealing with? MaukaMauka Fall 2, insect meet and greet Maki alone, witnessing Ryoma, alibis for yesterday.
I'm not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Yeah?
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
No, you don't.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. that someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Kurumi from 9 to 10. Kurumi was in the gym until a little before 9 p.m. To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere, I just have to stay calm and find it. I could lie about my alibi from yesterday and call her out.
Crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try lying.
Nighttime? I believe most of us do not.
I mean, is that it?
I'll reveal the truth.
Because I think that's it.
Maybe we can't prove everyone's alibi, but we can still pinpoint the culprit.
How so?
Last night, Kaito and I heard Maki speaking with Ryoma.
This is going further along our lie that we had before.
But I haven't mentioned what happened after. Kirumi, any thoughts?
Did you return to your respective dorm rooms?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was awake until morning.
That's a lie.
Which allowed me to hear a certain sound in the night.
Is he tricking her?
A certain sound?
Last night, I heard the sound of someone leaving their room and exiting the dorm. And after some time, I heard the sound of them returning.
Could it have been the culprit?
Shuichi!
But all you heard was a sound? That doesn't mean you know who made it.
Indeed, it doesn't. But I didn't hear the sound of someone going down the stairs, which must mean that whoever left has a room on the first floor.
Okay.
No one on the second floor left the dorm that night.
So everyone on the second floor has an alibi? You cannot determine the culprit with just that.
On the contrary, once we rule out the second floor, we know who the culprit is.
Oh?
Because preparing the ropeway required time to be spent in the gym. It's
Oh!
extremely likely that the culprit helped set up the magic show. In short, Himiko, Angie, Kaito, or Kirumi.
And Himiko and Angie both have second floor rooms.
I see. So among the four, the only one with a room on the first floor of the dorms is...
Yes, only Kirumi.
Well, it wasn't a very elegant lie. But with my lie was certainly plausible. Will they buy it?
You heard a sound, huh? Well, I hear a load of BS.
And I hear that you're a complete dick.
But unfortunately for you, Kirumi, your time's up. We already know you're the only one capable of setting all this up. Right, Shuichi?
Well, that was an unexpected assist.
Right. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Tying the rope to the gym window, putting the glass in the panel. She had 5 minutes to do that, and she's a maid. She can do that quickly.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
And she was sewing the curtains, so she would have had to hang them up.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only, like, 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion!
Oh, here we go. If you only argue like that, it makes you look a bit more suspicious.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Her face is getting a bit upset right now. I think she's the killer because she's got those traditional crazy sprites. I'm sorry, Kirumi, but I'm calling your ass out. And I don't want to, but I have
If
to.
it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Nope. Advance.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that
It would have
road,
to be the window frame.
it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Gotcha!
I'll cut through your words.
We'd used everything else except for the black fabric, and the black fabric... Weirdly enough, the black fabric hasn't become relevant yet.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
It's interesting how if Kurumi is the killer, which I think she is, she was standing next to Ryoma in the trial ground the whole time.
The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi?
You've been caught.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
I think so.
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
She's not talking about us. I feel like at this point, she's not talking about us. Something's going on. I don't know what.
A duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them.
Because if she was talking about us, she wouldn't say them, she would say you.
So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kurumi innocent? No, she's not innocent. No, I'm wrong again. No!
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
And the only way you could be talking about that is if you've seen your motive video, which means Kurumi's probably seen her motive video.
Someone who isn't here?
What was on her motive video that caused her to snap?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess.
What?
Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
No, you can't backpedal now, Kurumi.
Unnecessary?
Don't backpedal on
You
us.
saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
She is a lot more manipulative than I would give her credit for.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really.
Oh, what a... Oh.
So please believe me. I am not the culprit.
No, you are.
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die.
No. You don't just personality shift on me, Kurumi. You are a respectful woman, and you are a strong and dignified woman, but you killed my fucking tennis baby.
Because I made a promise to Kaede.
No! What a bitch! No!
For all of us to
No!
escape together.
No! You do not bring Kaede into this. You do not use her promise as emotional leverage. No.
I want to fulfill
No.
my duties as the ultimate
No.
I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Those tears are fake.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
We need to face the truth. And no one wants to face the truth. Very reminiscent of the Mikan trial from Super Danganronpa 2.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
And Kaito was gonna have a massage with her after the trial.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Your earlier reactions are pretty fucking suspicious. Just personality-wise, come on.
Accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
Where does the black fabric come in?
They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Yes, we can!
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
She's just emotionally manipulated all of you.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
Do it, Shuichi.
I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
Yes. They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
I'm sorry, Kirumi, but I'm not letting this go.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
We do?
I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
What?
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
I feel like we're gearing up for an argument.
Won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit?
'Cause you are!
Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
What truth? All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others.
Okay, don't start attacking my personality. I've been helpful up till now.
You can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone.
She's a bit upset. No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. I don't know. I actually have no clue. It looks like trash. Could it be this?
This is it.
Fuck, it is. What is it? It's the only thing we haven't used yet.
Fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
The reaction says it all. What is it? What could it be?
It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
Well?
It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym, but how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
So she needed a break. Oh! Her gloves are black. They're black gloves. Black piece of fabric. She probably used her gloved hands to avoid getting rope burn.
To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed.
And it could only be her because she's the only person who wears black gloves.
The culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Wait for it.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
I mean, Actually, no. Iruma has black gloves as well, but they're a bit weirder in look.
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
I'm sorry, Kurumi. This is it. Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Oh, here we fucking go.
You are incorrect. What is this truth?
Alright.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
We're going to S. Bam, 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 bam.
You are incorrect.
W.
What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction.
Oh, got her.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
Sorry, Hirumi, but everyone might die, but that's only if we let you live.
Everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
Come on.
I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation.
Bam, 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 bam.
I wish to protect everyone.
Bam, 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 bam.
Why must you interfere?
WWWW. Oh god, what is this?
But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone.
Here we go. What is it? Is it the glove?
What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here.
That was lewd. Also interesting how in her sprite pose there when she asked the question,
Came from Kirumi's black glove.
her fist was pointed outwards to show the glove. So that was pretty cool.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
Drifted into the pool.
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
Right, Mew couldn't have done it because she's got fingerless gloves, so her fingers would still have gotten burned.
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
I'm sorry, Kurumi.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
She's not innocent. She's guilty. In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Here we go. Let's figure out how my tennis baby passed away. Alright, we've got piranhas swarming in the tank. The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat is the handcuffs. Alright. Piranhas swarming in the tank. Oh, this was the partition. Where was the body carried to? Here. carried the rope. That would be... here. Nope. Would that be... no, that's the inner tube. I'll do a different one first. Handcuff victim. Jim's window frame and rope. Friction on the glove would have been... here. Rubber inner tube. What would she use to transport the body on the ropeway? That's not you. What? Piranha tank lid. That piranha tank lid would be further back. Metal handcuffs in the water. Boom. Boom. And that just leaves us with hanged in a tube. Boom.
This is the truth of the case! The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
And that is that. Sorry, Kirumi. You killed my friend. You're done.
That's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
And I request that you accept your fate.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
Yeah.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
No, we already knew who it was from beforehand.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
No.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
Damn. It really pisses me off how we lost Ryoma and we're about to lose Kurumi. Two of, like, they're in my, like, top 5 characters. Ryoma's my number 1, but Kurumi was definitely up there. Damn it, man.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
One vote for me. Fuck you too, Kurumi. Fuck you too.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Kurumi Tojo, you're guilty. Man. Oh crap, we found a back route, what? This was after the mine one, so this was after we called Kurumi out. Wait, so that lying one where we lied about the noise, was that a back route? What? That's cool. God damn. What a trial. Really, what a trial. Let's go. Let's see how this all plays out. I wanna know her motivation.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly! What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome! The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Bravo!
Thank goodness.
Phew. Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why? Why did it have to be Kurumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gonta no can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Saying Kurumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey! How long have you been lying to us?
The truth
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom. Hey Kurumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Enough with the commentary already!
Say,
Well, Kurumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain, That is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kurumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say to yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already. Otherwise we can't accept this outcome. Please, Kurumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then. If you are all so desperate to
I
know,
shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything. No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please and thank you. Yes, I understand.
That is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up, which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes? That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
hey,
Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video? You mean she had her own motive video from the start? Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
What's going on?
That's not possible! Monokuma, what the hell's going on? You know, I've been meaning to bring this up earlier, because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly? Yeah, don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. No, I didn't. Huh? Oh, the fucking monocubs. Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cubs screw up again? Huh? Not supposed to?
Dumbass!
It's all Monophanie's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. What? I didn't know. Monotara should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault. What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful. No, Monodam, it's not your fault. It's our fault. I'm sorry too. Oh, it seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. Daddy! It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Yay. Thank goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid.
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears. Oh. I'm sorry to cause you so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
The monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you? What was on your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
Right.
Yeah, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you, yet I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kurumi had spoken, the monocubs began playing the video. Yeah, I'm curious as well, what was on it?
All right! Back by popular time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request.
Okay.
One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid
Shit.
to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
Shit.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country.
She's the fucking Prime Minister!
And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life.
So her important people were everyone in Japan.
Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
The fucking Prime Minister.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please, hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kurumi's really the Prime
I do not
Minister.
agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I
Fuck!
was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
Fuck!
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, cause this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
I see. So Kirumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister?
I really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human even though he's a heartless robot. How rude! I am not pretending, I am still learning. I see. Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister? Then Kirumi really is Prime Minister? She hold burden of country's future?
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was this unprecedented
I
crisis?
do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate
That
Hunt?
is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. The Ultimate Hunt is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is this Ultimate Hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what is happening into the nation, while I am here inside the End Wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
Like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside because Kurumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What did we do?
Wait!
Say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know, like how many people live in this country? Like 100 million, easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really.
Do not lie.
Oh.
Do not lie. Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power? What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country. Oh no.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
cuz.
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious.
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking, Kurumi?
Dang it.
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him. Oh god. What are we gonna reveal about a tennis baby? What are you gonna tell me?
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically? Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill?
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. When he uses Shikuchi method, even Gonta no could catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and meet me in his research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him,
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded, No.
Got it.
So, you've got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you've got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then he turned his back toward me.
Ryoma, you let yourself die. How selfish. He let himself die and put 12 of us in danger of being killed if Kurumi wasn't found.
At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there.
Ryoma.
That is correct.
So it wasn't a murder. It was effectively a suicide murder. But why? That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people. Then Ryoma knew he was going to be killed?
But...
Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore. What?
Because...
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video, what the fuck? Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute. You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Huh? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know...
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma, and it shouldn't be you.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Because once you watch him, you've got a motive to kill. But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who'll be in the video?
No.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words.
That video might just give me a motive to live.
Please.
So please. Maki thought she was doing good.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live. Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
Well, what do you mean? What did his video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
No. No.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm crying again. I'm crying again. What the fuck? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown. If he saw something like that, he had no one to care for and no one who cared for him. He found no motivation to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi claim his life.
I see.
So that's why. He must have watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
Sorry, guys. That's really emotional. That hurts. That hit hard. Fuck. He just gave up then? To hell with that damn moron.
But
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kurumi? For too many reasons. You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kurumi. Monokuma. Going to have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey,
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kurumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kurumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kurumi's survival will result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would. Jeez. Maybe it would have been better if we'd got the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Kurumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all of this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Fucking Kurumi is the culprit, but she's the prime minister. Ryoma went along with it because he had no one to fucking live for. Because Monokuma just fucking gave him a motive video that had nothing on it. Fuck, man. This is shit. This is so shit.
Shuichi!
Kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up. What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life's not just something. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaito.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I wanna live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here. The idiot's talking again. But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right.
Oh, divine!
Yup, he's not too a damned idiot. Ha ha ha. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration. Hey, shut up! I told you to stop calling me an idiot. Maybe a stupid speech is what we needed to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it. Shaken? She was hoping that one of us would swap. She was still manipulating us even then.
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What? Yeah. But Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway. Oh, wait! What he just said was true? You tried to trick Gonta? Tried to trick everyone? And devalue Ryoma as well?
Really?
Seriously? You backstabbing cunt!
Cut it out.
Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up. Did she even care about Ryoma? I don't know if she actually cares anymore.
Huh?
Kurumi,
I see.
you still refuse to give up. So, what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive, no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
Survive!
I will do anything. Anything to survive! She screamed, and she started running. Oh, jeez. I've got to admit, given, maids are composed and graceful, this is possibly the least elegant thing ever, and it's surprisingly quite fitting. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
Oh boy. Nope, there's no escape. There's no way I'm letting you out of here. Oh shit. She's gone. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run! Run! Run, Kurumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Run! Please hurry! Hurry! Run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave. Run!
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die.
What the fuck? Let me just look at that. What the fuck? We've gone back to like Danganronpa 1, Leon called out as the murderer graphical shit. Oh. Run, Kurumi! Run! I mean, I still want you to die. You killed Ryoma regardless of him wanting to commit suicide. You still took advantage of him, and I can't forgive that. Notice to quit. God damn. Strand of Agony, Ultimate Maid. Is she gonna climb that? Ooh. She's climbing out of hell trying to reach heaven. Is this like the story of Kandata from the Buddhist mythology? I love that. Oh, shit. She's actually gonna do it? Holy fuck. Go on, Kurumi. I want to see you try and get as far as you can, damn it. That scream. She's so fucked up. Oh, the rope's snapping. It was fake. No, it was a crayon. Oh shit. Oh, there goes Monosuke. God, that was dark. That's contender for one of my favorite executions in the franchise right there. Holy fuck. That was amazing.
Really?
Why? Monodam, why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him. I don't need him. We few remaining Mono Cubs must get along. No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along. Not if he knows what is good for him. Huh? This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Cubs begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. It's so cute how your little crew has been shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk, you know, not getting any larger, you know. It's so unbearably cute! All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Who you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Kurumi.
I don't like that.
I can't take this anymore. Even Kurumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect you.
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you, no matter what. I'll protect you, no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on.
Oh, isn't that what Atua said?
Atua says so.
All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the Moto videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were far more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kurumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay.
That must be why Kurumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey!
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos, to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? I never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said. What Kurumi said? Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
that's...
What she said earlier, correct? What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either. So the videos maybe acted like flashback lights?
See.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light, and it made her remember. Huh? The properties of a flashback light?
Okay.
Still, how could Kurumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. Yeah, that's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right. It's best that we not remember our motives for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
So mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments have made me change my views. She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
Right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was blanketed in darkness.
For now,
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you even have a brain to use.
I'll forgive you.
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go
It'll
on.
be okay.
It'll be fine, as long as we listen to Atua. We'll all just be fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here different. Not the same ones Gonta used to. Different? Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no confined star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so...
Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. Now, it won't take that long. So just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Well then, what is it you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
Get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar?
Ah.
Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, "If you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are." That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Means.
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute. Why, what shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. Oh shit. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Shit!
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now.
But probably not the best idea, because then that'll be a very quick class trial.
That's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right?
Oh!
Ultimate assassin.
Oh, you lying bitch! You are no child caregiver! Oh! Don't tell me that's the end of the chapter. You can't leave us on that! Rest in peace, Ryoma. And Kurumi, I guess. Alright. Well, that is that. That is Chapter 2 over and done with. Next episode, we'll begin Chapter 3. Ryoma is gone, but not forgotten. Kurumi is gone. She can stay dead. Very gutting that two of my favorites are dead. And that reveal at the end that Maki is the ultimate assassin. Wow. Can't say I wasn't expecting something, but that was not the talent I was expecting. That's going to make things very interesting. Alright. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.